and with also showing the boys pictures. Your mom still went to my sister in Ede 2 weeks ago to claim that David is the father of your niece. Your sister showed my own sister the pictures of the Ibadan boy in the presence of your mom when my sister confronted her about the boy. But because of your mom, I don't want to have anything to do with the little girl anymore. Your sister can continue to attend school on scholarship. And
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So I bring to you trending news. What's trending? Davido and the alleged daughter, this so-called Anu. She's claiming that Davido is his father, maybe according to what the mother has been saying. And Davido's father came out to clear the air that Davido is not responsible. Davido is not the father because Davido's father says they have done 5 DNA, and every time the DNA comes out that Davido is not the father, that he has a lot of grandchildren, and adding one child, if truly this child was Davido's child, it will not be more than him. Mind you, these people are billionaires, these people have money, and Davido is not the type that will refuse a child if truly this child was Davido. They says Kemi is behind that account, but I don't know what is really happening. And this so-called this so-called daughter who is claiming to be Davido's father, the mother came out and say he's not Sophia, she's not Sophia, that Davido, they are just. But what is going on? 5 DNA prove that Davido is not the father of your child. Why you keep on pestering this family? And this man, mind you, Davido's father is so good. Davido's father says he has been sending Anu to school despite the fact that this Anu is not Davido's child. That's a mistake they did. If you know this child is not Davido's child, why sending her to school? Maybe they're just doing humanitarian work. That's what is making their mother to take advantage of their kindness. Guys, so maybe some of you want to listen to what Davido father has to say about this and how Nigerians are also reacting to it. If you're new on my channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. Guys, I see a lot of Nigerians saying, oh, Davido father is such a nice man. If I were the one, that woman will be in prison by now. Guys, please take a look and watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel, okay? Watch.
keep her work study, campus work of 50,000 per month until she graduates. You can show people, this is what I sent to you can read it directly. You can show them. That's what I sent to the girl. So I tell her she can continue until she graduates. I did not withdraw the scholarship. I did not say don't come back to school, but she was doing well in school. So that's how I stopped sending money to the auntie until this year, in last year October, she sent me the little girl's October last year. She sent me the little girl's graduation picture to say, this is, let me see read what she sent to me. This October 24, 2025. 2025. I'll read it out. Yeah, I'll read it out. Say, good evening, sir. I trust this message means you well and in good health. May the grace of God continue to multiply all that you do and bless the many lives you touch. It is indeed difficult for me to do this, but I have to. Please, sir, kindly read to the end. Sir, I write to you today with all humility and respect, not on my own behalf, but for the sake of a child, Anulua. A lot has happened in the past which I would rather not dwell on because it pains me when I remember. I chose to look forward and focus on the future. God has been faithful, and by His grace, I've been able to see Anu through her primary education. This is the auntie, the younger sister to her mom, to Anu's mom. That's why I say I'm very impressed with the girl. I've not met her in person before, but so she continues to say she has done exceptionally well, always among the best in her class, and even served as head girl when she graduated from primary school. Now that she has begun secondary school, I find myself overwhelmed by the financial demands that come with this new stage. It is in light of this that I humbly seek your assistance, sir, not as a family obligation, but as one of the many children whom God may lay on your heart to help, as you have done for so many others. Please, sir, I wish to make this appeal, independent of my mother or my sister, as this is solely about giving a bright and innocent child a chance to continue her education and fulfill her potential. Also, I know how you feel towards what they did. I'm deeply grateful for your time and consideration, sir, and I pray that God continues to bless and strengthen you as you touch more lives through your generosity. With utmost respect and gratitude. She signed off her name. Then when I saw it, I did not even ask her anything. I just said, how much is her school fees? I decided that, since she has asked me again, I'll continue. She told me, this was October last year, and I sent her the money. And she told me that all she needs is the school fees. She can take care of the maintenance of the girl, but school fees, I can help her. I'll help you with the school fees. I did not discuss it with anybody, not with David, not with anyone. If all this thing all this communication with this auntie in Ibadan, David does not even know about it. I did not discuss it with anybody in my family or anybody else. So in October 29, 2025, please, madam, please read this. Read what I wrote here. This October, just read what I wrote.
I am just wondering why your mom removed your sister from Davido University. Why was she bent on destroying her future? Why was she insisting on a paternity that science had proved otherwise several times? Your sister confided in Dr. Sikiru that she had a boyfriend in Ibadan, very light skin, that may be her daughter's real father. But she was afraid to ask the guy for a DNA test because your mom would not stand for it. She even showed Dr. Sikiru the guy's picture, and Sikiru showed it to me. Anyway, tell your sister that she can go back to Adeleke University to complete her studies for the sake of her future and that of her daughter. The scholarship offer and part-time job on campus is still available if she so decides. God bless you for taking care of your needs. Take care.
That's what I sent to the girl in Ibadan in October last year. Last year, October. I did not discuss this with David. I did not discuss with anybody. And after I sent that, she came back to me to say that maybe because of the child, that the sister might not be able to go back. As you have just 2 years. Free accommodation, free school fees, everything. Finish your degree. And what I had in mind for her was, if she finishes her degree, I was going to give her a job in that school. So, and I've done it for so many people. There's somebody that went to that school, finished her degree. She's a lecturer in that school now. Did her master, did her PhD in the same faculty where this. So what I had in mind was, if she can finish, she'll do her master, do her PhD, and get a job there and take care of her own child or her by herself. I thought to myself that this is the best I can do for her. But the reason why I call this press conference is that the fact that all you see in the social media is not this little girl writing it. It's not the mother of the girl writing it. It's Kemi Olunloyo. The woman is crazy. What she's doing is even illegal because you are impersonating a minor. She's the one that established the account for the little girl, established the account for the mother of the girl. And then using this account at anytime she wants to start trouble, it's like every year. And from what the family told me, from what the girl told, she was using the family, using the little girl to make money. That's why they had the falling apart. That's why they stopped talking to her. She was using them. She's the one that controls those accounts. It's not legal. She can, nobody, apparently she claims she's not in Nigeria, but she can get into trouble. How can you use a minor's name, open account? I don't know why the Instagram, or I'm not on social media, whichever one she's using, to use this girl's name to write all kinds of nonsense against, because I've started paying the girl's school fees again. The auntie was worried. I told her, don't worry about it. You are not the one doing it. It's this crazy Kemi Olunloyo. She claims that she was my late wife's best friend. How can you be my late wife's best friend and I don't know you? I've never met you. I know those that are my late wife's best friend. One of them is late. The other two, they live in UK. There's nothing we do in our family, in America, anywhere they will come. In Nigeria, they come. Those are the two people I know we are best friends of my late wife. They went to school together in UK, did everything, grew up together. Those are the two friends I know. I've never met this Kemi Olunloyo before. She claimed that she drove my wife to the hospital when they had David. How? When David was born, I was in London with my wife. She was pregnant. She took heel. I took her to the hospital in London. They said she needed blood transfusion. I told the doctor that she has some antibodies. This is what her doctor in America said I should tell any doctor. The guy was having an attitude. We got into a fight. I said, look, I don't want you to treat my wife anymore. The white guy. They brought somebody else. She got the transfusion. When we got to my house in London, I said, look, you are not looking well. The very next day, I put her in the plane. She said, no, Deji, I want to wait with you. Let's go together. I said, no, please. You have to go. See your doctor in America. By the time the plane landed in America, November 21st, 1992, they took her from that airport straight to the hospital. That was the day David was born. Brought the child out, flushed out her blood because she got the wrong blood. And the doctor said we are lucky that if I have not asked her to leave, the child will have died, she will have died too. Because they gave her the wrong blood. So how can this crazy Kemi Olunloyo be telling people that she's the one that drove my wife to the hospital to have David? The woman is a lunatic. And it's because of her I'm doing this press conference. Otherwise, I don't talk to the press. I don't talk to anybody. I just like to live my life quietly. But enough is enough. And people are so gullible. I see all kinds of things, annoying things in the social media. People saying things they don't know. Saying that God will punish David for leaving this child. What do you want David to do? Accept a child that is not his own? Are we going to deny a child because we don't have money to feed the child or what? Or I don't have money to pay school fees? When at any point in time, I have about 3,000 people that I don't even know that I pay their school fees on scholarship. At any point as we speak now. At any point in time. I don't understand. So this is the reason why I call this. I'm going to show you the DNA test and the portion you can copy without compromising the DNA profile of David or the child, so that everybody, I want everybody to see it, and let us look at it one by one. So please, if you can turn off the camera. Okay, before you turn off, yes. Sure, go ahead.
So guys, you all have been listening to what Davido said. This man, this billionaire, made 30-minute video just to come out to clear the air. Davido is not responsible for Arno. Davido went to this lady's DM and says, "No, I'm not your father. Ask your mother, your father." The mother says, Davido says he has never met this so-called mother before, and the mother keeps saying, "Davido, you're my father, you're my father." The daughter keeps saying, "Davido, you're my father, you're my father," and claiming Davido's name Adeleke. Can you imagine? It's not easy. Nigerians are not blaming the mother. And the last thing is, another DNA should be conducted, and if the DNA comes out that this child is not Davido's child, then they are just pitying the daughter, because this daughter will be traumatized for the rest of her life and she'll be bullied by others. That means her mother does not know who actually impregnated her, because the mother keeps claiming that Davido is the father of this child. So what could be going on? I think one last DNA should be done to clear the air, because everyone is now like, people are now contemplating, should we believe the DNA that was done by Davido's family, or should we conduct another one? I think another DNA should be conducted, the last DNA, and if this DNA comes out that Davido is not the father of this child, then so be it. The woman has to go back and do her calculation, who she slept with on that day. Maybe she might remember, or maybe she was raped or something, or she was drunk or something. I don't know, because this accusation, Davido is not ordinary person. Davido is a global star. Making that allegation against him that he has a child and is refusing to take responsibility, it's not something, it's not good for his brand. Okay, the last DNA should be done, should be carried out. Anyway guys, please keep listening to Davido's father. Listen to what he has to say.
You mean that Kemi Olu lawyer? I think, I will suggest to Dave that we might have to, because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. I was one that told him to ignore her. But with the way she's going about this, lying, and then using an account that does not belong to her, using a child's name, to impersonate a child and the mother of the child. She belongs in jail anyway. Have you had any communication? Have you tried to never cease and desist? Because she also petitioned the academy award. It doesn't matter. She's lying. They will check, let her petition whoever she wants to petition. It doesn't matter. That's not the reason I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. Because she's lying. She's crazy. If you petition anybody you want to petition, she lies a lot. She says this, she's that, she's a farmer, she's that, she's a liar. The family says she's crazy, she's receiving psychiatric help somewhere. Her own father said it. So I don't care whatever she says, petitions. Why will you petition? What is the are they police people? It's about basic. It's not that, character also. But they can't just take somebody's word for it. Somebody has done a paternity test and several and says he's not the child, he's not the father of the child. Okay? If I can be paying the girl's school fees, sending her money, knowing that fully that she's not my grandchild, without telling anybody, if I can ask the mom to come to my school and go to school free of charge, and still pay her 50,000 every month for her upkeep, I would have been so glad if this girl was my granddaughter, so I can spoil her silly like the other ones. I call them my roommates. They come here every weekend. You see my swimming pool, you can see the level for kids, not for adults. So I don't know. So I don't care what she says. She's crazy. You know, we are going to consider suing her.
All right, so about Miss Davido,
Yeah. Yeah.
is it still open to her? Can she still take it up?
You can see when I was upset, the last thing I said that she can still continue. And even I think this year, okay, this was this January. Because I thought to myself that maybe there's nobody to take care of her child. That's why, and the mom is refusing to do it. So upset with her. That's why she's not going back to school. This is what I wrote to the sister. I said, regarding your sister, I mean, we talked about this, all these crazy things going on now. And I finally told her, look, don't even worry about it. She tried to get the mother of Anu to post in her own Instagram account to say that Kebi Olulo is the one saying all this. But she refused. She told me that she refused. Her mom, the grandmother, refused, said she must not do it. Of course, she's not happy with us because we don't accept the child. So she's maybe happy with what Kebi Olulo is doing. So she now said to me that, look, I've tried. They refuse to post. Where I work, we are not allowed to say things anyhow in the social media. I don't want to lose my. I said, please, don't worry about it anymore. Just leave the crazy. But I told her that I'm going to do this press conference because enough is enough. For the question you asked, look at what I wrote to her. After I told her not to worry about all this nonsense, I said, look, regarding your sister, I'm referring to Anu's mom. Let her know that if she decides to go back to complete her degree program, her daughter can be enrolled in Adeleke University High School, boarding school, on scholarship as well, to remove the burden of caring for her from your mom, but only if she decides to return to school. I even offered that the little girl Anu can go to Adeleke University High School, boarding school, while the mom goes back to Adeleke University to complete her degree, so that both of them will be in the same ede, and the grandma will not be burdened with taking care of the child. So that I hope that answers your question.
One final question.
Sure.
There is a reported DNA test result lying on social media through that same the result says the probability of paternity is priority says about 50% chance of the alleged person to be the father of someone else. Can you tell us that this one is fake?
Can I see it? I don't want to see whether it's the same DNA profile. The father. 17, 20, 11, 12, 10. It's not fake. But you can see the same one is the same as this. Look, see what it says here? Even the one she published.
Yes.
Probability of paternity is what?
It's blood here.
No, it's not. This is
Okay, 0.00. Yes.
that is it.
So this one is doctored.
No, it's not. No, this is the one she sent. Look at it. This is one you are showing me.
Yes, this is one I'm showing you.
Hey, look at it. Read it.
Yes, 0.00.
Probability of paternity.
Yes.
This is the same one. She must have collected it from that family. Look at it now. 0.00.
Okay.
This is it. As this one. What I want you to see. Look. This is what I checked. If you look at this, the DNA profile, okay? She's crazy. For publishing this, we are going to sue her. Because it's crazy, it's dangerous. I don't know if you can send this to me. Please. Okay, look. You can see it's the same profile.
Yes.
17, 16, all this same. With David.
So she has leaked out his
DNA profile. Which is wrong. And the little girl's own as well. Because this is her own. See, this is a child, a minor. She can go to jail for this.
Unfortunately.
Look at.
I will share this with you.
And look at it. Look at it. She's talking about the probability is what they look. Probability of paternity. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you the same clinic. Okay. I'm going to show each one of you. This is Emade's own. What is probability of paternity? What is this?
99.99.
99.999%.
Means 100%.
That's for Imade. For her, look. So I want to show this, and I'm emphasizing that the reason why we did DNA test for Imade is not because we doubt that Imade is our child. Imade is our child from day one. But American Embassy, this passport application, American passport, they require it. And luckily, the same lab did the one for Imade and Anu, one of the tests, on one hand. On the other hand, the lab they went to, my late son, Ifeanyi, the boy that died, baby's boy that died, this is his own DNA. When he wanted to apply for, it's difficult for me to bring this out. But it's the same lab that did Ifeanyi's own and Anu's the second one. And if you compare the result, I'll read this Ifeanyi's own, the same lab. And you look at the profile they used, you see it's exactly the same for David. In both Ifeanyi's own and Anu's own. Look at what result DNA profile analysis. Okay, let somebody come and read. Please, madam, come and read this. This is the one, read from here, result up to here.
Result of DNA profile analysis. Alleged father and child do not share any common alleles, at least 3 out of 15 loci. Based on testing results obtained from DNA samples listed above, it is concluded that alleged father is excluded as being the biological father of the tested child.
Okay, please read this one. This is from here. This is the one for late Ifeanyi. Difficult, but I need it to prove a point. No, it's okay. Read it. It's all right. It's fine. Read it.
Results of DNA profile analysis. Alleged father is not excluded as being the biological father of the tested child. Based on testing results obtained from analysis of the DNA sample listed above, the probability of paternity is above 99.99%. Based on this, it is concluded that paternity is practically proven.
Same laboratory. The one you wrote now is for the late Ifeanyi, when he wanted to apply for his American passport. So I just realized that it's the same lab for one of the tests for Anu, for Ifeanyi, the same lab, and same lab for the other test. For the so we have done this. Whether David does this, some people in social media say, let him, even if it's 10 times, let him go and do. Why will you do? It will not change. It's like fingerprint. My DNA is not the same as David, even though it's my son. Even if you have identical twins, they have their science have proven that the DNA is separate, it's different. So the most important thing is to check the David's DNA profile in the two. So what I want us to do, please, I want us to check one by one. We are not too many of us here. Okay? Sir, starting from you. Please come. Let's do this. So to make assurance double sure. Okay. Look at David's this one is for this Emadi and David. Okay, this is father. This is the profile. Okay. This is the one with Anu. Okay. Please, can you? Okay, I'm not going to say it out, even if you are recording us. So look at the profile. See the numbers. 23, 24. Yeah.
all the same.
See, father. 10, 13, 6, 11, 13.2, 21. Up to here. Okay, that's one. Wait. That's one of the tests. So if as the grandmother alleged that David switched the samples, would the DNA profile be the same as in the one of Madi and this girl? Is it not exactly the same? 1 minute. The other lab that did the second one for both to compare. This is alleged father. This is David's alleged father. Look at this same lab. Just go one by one. 21, 14, 15, 28, 36, 28, 36, 7, 18, 17, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. This 23, 24, 11, 16, 17, 16, 15, 15 point, and this 15, 16.3, 18. Okay. This is the one for late Ifeanyi. The same lab. This is the one for Anu with David. This is the DNA profile. Alleged father. Okay. See, these are the things they call it ST. Okay, for this lab, this is what they tested. You can see the numbers for.
Breaking news. So Davido's father went on Channels Television live with the DNA results of Anu, and he also, everything was proving that Davido is not the father of Anu. Davido's father also confirmed that everything was being manipulated by Dr. Kemi. This same Dr. Kemi that I've been asking, what is really the problem? What is Dr. Kemi looking for in the family of Davido? He gave everything that woman they find. But like they say, Who ignores signs go later see wonder. If you ignore signs, you go see wonder. That thing where she defines, she go see her. So according to Davido's father, he said he has 14 grandchildren, and adding one more will not be a problem for him. So even though that Anu is his granddaughter, that he can take care of Anu.
So guys, I hope you all are actually enjoying this video. And also some Nigerians have a lot to say. Nigerians are like, oh, Anu, David, mind you, Davido's father came out to say this account is being run by Kemi. We all know how Kemi hates Davido so much. You know Kemi is always against positives. If Kemi does not like people who are happy, you see that auntie, she does not like it when you're happy. Once you're happy, she will come up with some allegation years back. You did this, you did this, you did this, and some of them are all lies. I remember what he said about Priscilla Ojo. He says Priscilla Ojo, they did surrogate. That she was just lying a lot of things. I don't understand. And Davido's father says that account is being run by Kemi. Kemi, won't you leave this billionaire family alone? What is going on now, guys? Anyway, guys, listen to what Nigerians have to say about this. A lot of Nigerians, you know right now, if you're saying something, say it as it is, or don't add your own, because a lot of lawsuits are actually going on. You remember Mercy Johnson? Guys, please take a look at what Nigerians are reacting to it.
But unfortunately, Anu is not his granddaughter. So Davido is not the father. But Davido's father has also promised to take care of the girl. This is a man, when I make billionaire, go sit down for channels television, they explain DNA. Eh?
Well, yeah, guys, I think it's time for us to put Wizkid and Seun Kuti's matter aside for now. Because there's another matter on ground, a serious matter on ground, which is about Davido, his father, and the lady who accused Davido of impregnating her, that Ibadan lady. For the first time ever, Davido's father just addressed the press conference. And it's because of this matter.
And I'm calling this press conference, this is my ever first time of addressing the press.
The man addressed journalists in his home today in Lagos, and the man dropped a lot of bombshell, a lot of things that we didn't know about this Davido matter. The man came out, the man showed receipts. Dr. Dejadeleke, the billionaire father of Davido, came out and showed receipts. It's too much. I'm going to break down the story one after the other. It's not something we can divulge completely in one video. So I'm going to start with my next video. I'm going to break it down and tell you everything. Now, I don't know whether after this, you still blame Davido or you still take side with the lady. But this man said a lot. Watch out for my next video.
If Davido was not saying the truth, was his father not also saying the truth? People of the world, whatever that made Papa Davido, Deji Adeleke, to come out, that quiet and nice man, whatever that brought him out of social media is indeed heavy. It's huge, guys. You have drag Davido, drag and carry him, Papa can't drag outside. Make una have mercy. People of the world, especially, you see this lady, this woman that called herself Kemi Oluloye. Whatever you're finding or you're looking for in Adeleke's family, you go find them. You see that which you are looking for in this family, you must surely see it. You must follow. So if you never find them, you no go rest. Guys, all along it's been Kemi Oluloye. It has been this lady. Because according to what Papa Davido said, it was the sister to Anu's mom. The mom that said, the sister to Anu's mom, you know, Anu, the person that, the girl that said Davido is her father. It was his aunt, her auntie, that is her mommy's sister, that reached out. I'm talking about this recent one, that reached out to Papa Davido and said, have you seen what is spreading on social media? That we do not know about this thing. All this rumor that came out or came back again this year about Davido being the father of Anu, it is not from us. Long time ago, we have separated ties with Kemi Oluloye. That it was Kemi Oluloye that brought it online again. Kemi, what do you actually want? Kemi Oluloye, what do you actually want? It's high time this family sue this lady. Because I don't know what they're waiting for. Kemi, in fact, Papa Davido even let us know that her own son said that he don't disown her because he is not because she is not a good mom. So if someone does not play that role of a mother to her own son, how much more the general public? Guys, Papa David said a lot. Honestly speaking, if I say what this man said regarding how he got to know Anu's grandmom, Anu's mom. In fact, it was out of desperation that these people came in the first place. Because Anu's grandmom, according to her, is a single mom and wanted to paternity In fact, God is a lot. If you want to hear the full gist, guys, just go to Linda on IG. I don't like, the audio was so long. I can't discuss everything that happened or he said here because it is very long. May we have a father like Davido's father. It's not about riches and wealth, guys. It's about the heart.
Davido's father, Deji Adeleke, has come out to clear the air on the paternity or DNA of the girl who has been claiming that Davido is her father. The man, billionaire Deji Adeleke, started with narrating or telling the public that the last time that when this issue came up again on social media, that the family of the said girl contacted him and said that they are not aware of that message, of that account that's been posting that the girl belongs to Davido, that they have caught it has been Kemi Olunloye who has been handling the account, and that they have cut ties with the woman, with Kemi Olunloye, and has also ordered Kemi Olunloye to stop mentioning Anu, the said girl, in any of her posts, but that Kemi Olunloye is still insisting and kept posting things about that girl. Now, according to Davido's father, he claims that this family told him specifically that they are not aware of that and that they apologize for the damage this is causing his family currently. And on that note, he decided then that since this comes up every year, that it is important to him to come out to the public and tell the public what happened in 2014 when the family of when Anu's grandmother contacted him through Korea. Yes, they used DHL all the way from Ibadan to his office in Lagos and told him, the letter read that his son David Adeleke had impregnated her child, according to the letter that this man was reading. So now, I'm narrating this in case you've not listened to that 19 minutes plus message. I'll just summarize it. So Davido's father now is telling the public what happened in 2014. So he said that he was in his office when he got a letter that claimed that Davido has gotten someone pregnant. So according to him, he said that this person, the grandma of Anu, dropped phone number and address on how to contact her. So he picked his phone and called the number. According to him, he said that he did not even inform Davido of what he has received, but first of all, contacted the family. When he contacted the grandma, they scheduled an appointment. Yeah. So according to him, he said that when he contacted the grandma explained herself to him, telling him how she is a widow, blah blah blah, that she has 2 daughters and one of them has gotten pregnant, blah blah blah, that she cannot take care of that pregnancy or the child, so that they should come. And again, the letter states, according to him, that the grandma requested that they do a DNA test to prove or to show that Davido is either responsible or not. Now, according to him, he contacted the family of this girl and they went for the test. I'm summarizing. They went for the test and it was agreed that him and the grandma of Anu, the mother of the girl that Davido was, or the mother of the girl that claimed that Davido got her pregnant, with Davido's father, signed that they will both come back for the test results, which they went back for the test results, and he read that Davido is not the father of the child, as the test result read 0.00 probability, meaning that Davido is not responsible for it. So according to the man, he said that when the result was read, they saw the result, and the woman started crying. The grandma of Anu started crying. So he now told the woman, you know what? Why don't you get a hospital so that we can do another test? Maybe they made a mistake. Maybe these people made a mistake. Let's do another test. In summary, he said that Davido, the whole test that has been done, that Davido is not responsible or is not the father of the child, and that the family has gone their separate ways. That whatever we see online has been Kemi Olunloye who has been posting, and that the family has, stopped communication with Kemi Olunloye over years ago. But because of the fact that Kemi Olunloye doesn't like Davido, and everything she puts out online about Davido has been negative. So each year she comes up with something, to drag Davido. They are saying that they are not responsible. The family is saying that they do not know anything about what has been posted about paternity, blah blah blah. And then again, they apologize to Adeleke's family for the inconvenience that this must have cost them. Also, the Adelekes are saying that they are not the child is not theirs. The man states that he has 14 grandchildren. So what would one change? That he can do it if Anu was his grandchild.
Is Davido really the father of Anu, his alleged daughter? How many of you watched the 20 minutes press release of the billionaire businessman Deji Adeleke, the lion himself? The lion has spoken. Now I'm going to share with us one or two while listening to him. He said, and I quote, that he received a package telling him when he opened it, he found a letter that was written, a phone number, okay, and some pictures of a little girl, and with the name Anu Adeleke and Ayo Adeleke, that this child belonged to his son. And this was sent to him by the grandma, the mother of Ayo. Okay? Now, again, he said, and I quote, he has been drawn, though he's not a media person, but Kemi Olulayo has been, talking about his son, and he said in his word, imagine a woman that his own son disowned and called her MAD. Okay? And he has told his son personally, do not answer her. But every year this thing comes up. And he said, well, I think this should be the perfect time to talk. And, So, we're still on the part one. Now he's saying again, he quickly called her through the phone number she provided without touching base with his son and said, okay, where do you live? Give me your address. And the next day, he sent his driver and everything started. Because Ayo's mom requested that a DNA should be carried out, as she is a widow, that she is not asking David to marry her daughter, but take care of the granddaughter, that she would be grateful, okay? So, long story short, she was brought to Lagos from Ibadan, and without the consent of David, and the father invited David over, and they all met in the hospital, which he uses. And that hospital is by an Indian person, if I'm not mistaken. And he saw the narrative that was being portrayed on the media space that the BLOOD was taken, that no, it wasn't the BLOOD, it was the saliva. There was a swab of the saliva of the baby and David. And of course, it was put and it was zipped and it was sent off to South Africa, that he was present, okay? And moreover, before that was done, that it was only him, the grandma, David, and the girl, and the mother was allowed, where they would do it. Other people were waited outside. And David kept saying, Daddy, I don't know this woman. And they said, shh, keep quiet, don't say anything. That Ayo was so quiet, she didn't say anything. And when everything was concluded, it was sent off. So he told the doctor that it's going to be him and the grandmother will come for the result. It shouldn't be given to anybody. And okay, then when it was out, of course, he called Anu's grandma and they went together. So he said he has the result, but he's not going to show it because of the child, because of the video, but he's just going to read it. He doesn't want it in the media space. And they said the result said there is no chance that David is the father, that the mother of Anu, the grandmother broke down, she cried because it's not what they anticipated, and they said there and then that they should um, go to another hospital, that this is the one he knows. And that was it. So wait for the part 2. I'm going to be coming live and we're going to look into it together. Okay? So 1 has been actualized. Let us see how the other remaining 5 took place. The remaining 4 took place. Okay? Because David said it was 5. All right? So we're working now with what David's father is sharing with us. Stay tuned.
So guys, what do you have to say? You've watched everything, you've listened to Nigerians' reaction. Please, in my own suggestion, I think another DNA should be conducted again, the last DNA. And if this DNA come back, this woman have to believe the result. This woman have to believe the result, because I don't know why a woman will come out and keep saying this child is yours, this child is yours, and this man keeps saying we've done DNA 5 times. DNA came out. Not true. So why would this lady I don't know if it is Kemi that is behind this. They said Kemi is really not okay at times. She's not stable mentally, but she needs to be arrested. They need to put a stop to this. For the first time, Davido's father came out to say no, that child is not Davido's child. That means they've done thorough investigation. 5 DNA. I know money is not the issue right now because this family are billionaire, but I think they should go back and conduct one last DNA. One last DNA, and Nigerians are going to believe it if this one last DNA comes out that this child is not theirs. And what if this child comes out and is Davido's child? Hey, God of heaven, no. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. Do want to subscribe, like, and drop a comment. I am here to give you the latest news, the latest what is trending actually. Anyway, guys, see you. Bye.